Hey guys, it's IcyNewYear, and we are back with Kerbal Space Program, Better Than Starting Mend. I'm on the newest version, which is like a ton of 9s and then a 1 on the end. Yeah, that's... And apparently I forgot to turn my sound on. The music on. So we'll deal without music on this episode. I apologize. We'll turn it back on for the next one. But what I've designed here is the Super Goo Blaster 8 million with an exclamation point. That's how you know it's going to work. And basically, very simple. These are set up in succession, 2, then 2. My liquid's in there. Cuts off to a rather small fuel tank and another liquid engine here. And then I have a heat shield in here because I'm hoping to put it in butt first on its drop. And basically, I'm trying to get goo science from space. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't know if it's going to be too heavy. But, we're going to give it a shot and hope for the best. I'm really excited after my launch that actually landed me in orbit. So I'm feeling pretty good. And I did put an SAS unit on this. Just because, honestly, I don't want to deal with the fiddliness of having to constantly readjust my route. Especially on the way back down. I think the SAS is going to help me stay in a reasonable, like, downward... Yeah, it's going to keep my butt in towards the ground a little better, I think. I did do all the tutorials recently. Flower Child had kept telling me to do the tutorials, and I was really confused as to how that was supposed to help me, because the only tutorial I saw was To the Moon, or To the Mun, and it turns out there's 3 other tutorials, all of which go before that one that I didn't know about. So, yeah, I had to reinstall Kerbal to get them back. I don't know what happened. There's some weirdness with my install. But I reinstalled them. I reinstalled Kerbal, did the tutorials, and I've actually learned a bit through those, which made me a bit more comfortable. What we're trying to do with this one is basically get up to 70,000. I don't want to go too much past 70, because the higher I go, yeah, I want to basically get up to about 70 and then, like, get as shallow of a descent as possible. So... what I'm going to do is basically want to get this to a little over 70, and then we'll start burning east to shallow out my descent. And let's go ahead and push this up. And, oops. I had gotten into the habit of making the separator and the next stage the same thing, but apparently I didn't on that one. So I'm going to go a little bit higher. I just want this to be like 75. Just to guarantee. And we're going to bring it over this way. Probably chill out those engines a little. And yeah, we're going to sit it right around here. Actually, can I make just a really steep turn? Yeah, I can just do a really steep one. Let's just pop it up here. We'll start guiding from here. Perfect. This should do it. And I've got a good feeling about this. Let's just actually cut that down a little bit. Just because I don't want to have to... Okay, and at this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually cut engines. This is going to fall, which I'm okay with. Cool, we're in space. So we're going to go ahead and expose our mystery goo. Keep the data, and we're gonna do the same on the other one, just because, I mean, we're not gonna get into high space, so we might as well just let that happen. I'm gonna get a little closer here, and then we're going to keep burning straight to shallow out this, to make this orbit a bit more shallow, or not orbit, descent a bit more shallow. Okay, cut it, get a little closer. I just want to, as efficiently as possible, use my remaining fuel to get a very shallow descent. Just make sure I don't... Yeah, okay, I won't overheat before. And that's still pretty steep. Hopefully we can... I am over water, though, at least. Man, this is super dark. Okay, and there's the last of that. Let's let that go. And what I am going to want to do is swing this baby around and stick my butt towards the ground, because that's where my heat shield is. I really hope I put the heat shield on right. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I have it that way. I mean, it's the way I think a shield should work. I don't understand science, though. I also don't know what that means. Ablative blah blah blah. So we're just want to keep my butt that way as much as I can. Ablative shielding, I assume, is what that's supposed to say. And that's decently shallow and into water. So, I mean, it basically boils down to if we can... Okay, that's 51 seconds away. Cool. I just added that maneuver so I could see my time away. So, I mean, I don't know if this is going to work. We might be going too fast as we re-enter. But it's about the best I can do with this vehicle. I feel like... I don't know. I'm not going to make any bets yet. I'm going to hope for the best. I probably should have kept some... I really probably should have kept some fuel to burn against this to slow myself down. Which is something I could probably consider. Like, if this doesn't work, I can try that out next time. We're going to hit that node soon. T-10. Go ahead and delete that. And, I mean, really, at this point, it's just hoping for the best. Get my orbital cam going on. Chase cam. Actually, chase cam's going to be like the exact opposite of what I want. And I think if I just keep my butt down on my parapus, I don't know what it is. Apopopus is the opposite of what I'm looking at. I don't know. If I keep my butt towards this marker, it should pretty much put most of the heat on the shield. My goo canisters... I don't know what just popped off. Okay, that was batteries. I still have some electrical charge, so... Oh, God, I'm losing control of it. Oh, it gets very top-heavy there. Son of a bitch. And then I lose... Yeah, I lost my parachute. Damn. Okay, it's a bit too top-heavy at that point. That was a decent attempt, though. I have a weird thought. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I might try it to see. I'm trying to burn out monopropellant at this point. I should probably burn monopropellant earlier. I'm obviously not going to be going slow enough to not splash down and break. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look through this. What happened here? The 2 batteries went off. Fuel tank went off. Parachute went off. Battery exceeded. Okay, so I feel like we've learned a lot from this, at least. Like, basically, I need this thing to be a little bit more bottom heavy, and I'm curious how dumb of an idea this is. If I put winglets, I'm trying it. It basically boils down to how much is this going to screw over my launch. We're going to see how this works, and then we'll call it a day. We'll see if this screws my launch over. Because if this doesn't screw over my launch, I'm good. I really think it's going to help. It's going to weigh it down, and I feel like good stuff can come from it. So we'll see how this goes. I have an intense spin going on from those winglets. Wow. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I'm like corkscrewing into the sky. My SAS does not know how to deal with this. I don't know how to deal with this. I wish there was a way to put a heat shield over that parachute. But for the life of me, I can't think of one. Okay, at least this one's cool looking. This is for the people who like seeing me explode, because this is just really cool looking. It corkscrewing into the sky. Oh, I did not mean to let that go. So now I just screwed up my launch real bad. because I shouldn't have done that. So there's a lot of things that have gone wrong in this launch. I still think this design has something to it. I'm just pretty sure I'm not doing it right. Whatever, it's fun to watch. This might be the most fun rocket I've fired in a while. It's intense. Are they just continuously firing? Okay, now they're just trying to level me out a little bit. I'm burning monopropellant at least. Okay, there we go. Up we go in the most absurd way possible. How high are we gonna hit? You know what? We might actually hit 70. So we might actually really get to test to see if this thing's gonna do its thing. Oh, we're gonna have a really steep decline though, aren't we? Yeah, it's gonna be pretty steep coming down. We're not gonna hit 70. We're out of liquid fuel. I still want to test this and see how it comes down. To see whether it's just a complete idiotic idea. So what we're going to do is go ahead and start pointing our butt in the right direction. There you are. I also feel like the wings might just rip off due to heat. There we go. Point our butt right there. And just time warp a little bit past here. How are we looking over here? That's, oh yeah, that's a full minute. This is what? Minute 30. So we're going to time warp a little. Okay. We're just time warping a little bit more. We're going to stop around 50. There we go. And from here, we'll guide it down without warp. So we can keep our butt pointed in the right direction. Next time I launch, I need to make sure it's day so I can actually see a little bit better. Okay, I lied. We're going to warp slightly more. There we go. How long till we touch down? We're looking, what? 33 seconds. Okay. Not bad. Let's just keep our butt pointed the right way. Okay. And here comes our corkscrew spin towards the ground, which we will lose control during. Crap. Okay, what did we just lose? I need to know what we lose at each stage. What did we just lose there? Okay, those are batteries. Okay. The shielding's going. And now we're just in a free tumble here. Go ahead and fire the parachute off. Wait, where's my parachute? Oh, it's still hanging out. Holy crap. Is this gonna possibly work? Like, we're not going to get science because we didn't get high enough, but if I hadn't screwed up that staging, we'll have to see if this thing actually... Parachute, are you going to deploy? Parachute? Holy crap, guys. It's going to work. If we relaunch, I can totally make this work. Okay. We're running out of time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to relaunch, and I'll come back on the re-entry. So I'll be back soon, guys. And we're back. I'm almost out of fuel up here. I'm trying desperately to get... I'm getting a much steeper landing, sadly, so I'm trying to get myself over into water. And I'm not going to, sadly. So we're going to see what we can make happen here. We're up to the mark we need to be at, so I got to do my science real quick. And the reason I'm doing 2 of these is in the ridiculously unlikely event that one of them falls and the other doesn't. Like, I don't see any circumstance under which, like, one of them breaks and the other doesn't. I don't see any circumstance under which that could happen. But, I mean, it doesn't hurt me to open the experiment up, and I wanted 2 of them on there for balance, even though they're ridiculously heavy. So, better safe than sorry, right? So, we're having a much steeper descent than last time, so I'm not sure if we're going to make it. Like, this is ridiculously steep. And I think a lot of that came from the fact that I went a little bit more straight up than last time. So, I don't know. We'll see if this works. I don't have the highest hopes for it, I'm not going to lie. Okay, get our butt facing the right way, please. I like the corkscrew entry, though. That like, made my day. And look, what are we looking at? 53. Why is this rising? Okay. Well, at this point, I mean, we got less than a minute to touchdown, so I completely forgot the time warp until day. I wish you could, like, force only day launches or something. Like, such a pathetic, like, it's just such a petty thing to ask for, but I hate launching at night, and I always forget to time warp. Oh my god, we're so steep. It's almost straight down. I don't have incredibly high hopes for this, I'm not going to lie. We're going to start heating up soon. We're going to be corkscrewing soon. I need to be, like, right in before I start the corkscrew. There's the corkscrew. Like, we're going so fast. I don't have high hopes for this. The shielding is holding. So, wow, the shielding's going down very quickly, actually. Wait. Okay, we're out of the hot part. Okay. Everything's just got to calm down a little. Let's launch the parachute. Oh my god, if we bring this goo down, I'm going to be the happiest man. Okay, this thing needs to settle the hell out. Stabilize, please. There we go. Oh my god, guys. I think we're going to do it. There's some goo blaster debris. Gone. Here we go. I'm feeling real good about this. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn off that time warp. I think one parachute should do it. I hope one parachute will be able to hold this. It should be. I mean, the wings might break. We're going 10.4. And safely landed. Ho-ho! Let's recover that vessel, guys. Feel good about that. What do we get? 50 science. We're up to 89 science. And 8 science from the suborbital flight, actually. Ooh. We got 89 science. What's our next stage going to cost us? 90 science. That's a slap in the face. Really? 90 science. Okay. I really want this next. I'm not going to lie. It has life support. I kind of am leaning towards that. Advanced flight control is pretty high on my list as well. Aerodynamics, kind of. I'm not really interested in space planes, and I think that would help that a lot. I don't know. I have to read over that one more. Fuel system's obviously very good. Heavy rocketry. Oh, that orange fuel tank's always nice. What are these? We got a new comm system, illuminator, a new engine, much lighter probe core, throwing in more surfaces to attach stuff. Ooh, it's actually really nice. And then I'm not terribly interested in these yet. Not yet. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, have a great day.